Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm showing you another solid color build that I did, and the color is red and the lot type is wedding venue. And yeah, I thought that was kind of a really nice combination because red is the color of love, and yeah, it just fit well with that. And yeah, as you can see, I wanted to try terrain tools. I always kind of struggle with it. I think it's really difficult to do right at least. Like you can always do it, but it's kind of yeah, difficult to make it seamless and also make it so the Sims actually get up there if it's like a hill basically. It's always kind of you can't really be sure if the elevation is too steep for Sims to walk up, and yeah, that is kind of something of a challenge basically. What I did then is basically create a platform on stilts, and yeah, with that was basically what I kind of wanted to build, a platform on stilts with a little bit of a hill, so you are a little bit elevated basically. I thought that would make it an interesting venue as well. And as you can see, I used the pergola as well to have a little bit of a cover because I wanted it basically to be an outdoor wedding venue, but have a little bit of cover as well, so for shade basically. And I really leaned into that table and chair combination, and used that those tables everywhere as like the dining tables basically, and the chairs in like the chapel portion where you actually get married basically. And for the dining chairs themselves, I use other chairs just because I wanted to have it a little bit nicer. I thought those chairs are yeah, the chapel chairs basically. They're really like straight back and without a cushion, and I wanted the like dining portion to be a little bit more comfortable, so that's why I chose different ones there. And yeah, I also needed a bar, or technically I didn't need it because the wedding lot type doesn't have any actual requirements, just like suggestions what you should put down or what is useful basically in gameplay. But I kind of let it guide me anyway. I think it's always like a nice thing to have a little bit of consistency what you actually find if you download a wedding log. So I, yeah, let it guide me basically. What I also think was really cute was those bows. I raised them up a little bit so it kind of looks like they're like put onto the railing, and sized some of them up, and yeah, I put them on the entrance, and also behind the couples table and behind the wedding art and the bar, so they're kind of everywhere a little bit. What I also really liked was like the cake and present table that I put to the right of the couple's table. I also put down those like kind of, they look a little bit like Christmas presents because they are, but that was the only red swatch, so I couldn't use anything else for that build. But yeah, I think it still looks good, so it's not like a huge drawback, but you always sense a little bit that you are restricted with the solid color challenges. But that's also the point. You use stuff that you don't normally use, and it's just a little bit yeah, nicer, I think, to find stuff that you can potentially use then later in like normal builds basically, where you don't have like any constrictions. And so I think, okay, I didn't remember that we had that. I have that quite a lot with those solid color challenges, and I especially have that with the flowers. In this case, not so much, but I really learned to love one specific flower. Is one of the like really on the bottom. I think you can see it on screen right now. It's the one in the second to last row. the one on the 5th place, so basically in the middle. And one of the swatches, I think it's the dark blue one, I really like, and I also really like the purple one, I think. Yeah, I think that's the one that I'm thinking about right now. And yeah, it's just a really nice color. It's kind of foreboding because it's purple, and kind of dark, but I think it gives contrast sometimes, and I discovered it with a solid color challenge, because before I don't think I've ever looked at that swatch. Just because you tend to see something and maybe you don't like the default swatch and you don't use it, because it's just you think it's boring or it doesn't fit. And in this kind of challenge, you're kind of forced to look at everything with another swatch, and sometimes you can surprise yourself with finding something that you actually really like using in other builds as well. Of course, I don't use it in every build, that particular flower, but I remember it sometimes. I think, okay, I can actually use that as well. And now I'm just like scrolling through every red item and putting some more stuff down. And yeah, just looking, okay, what else could I do? In the end, I decided to go a little bit overboard with the wedding arches, and let it line the walkway that you go up to the menu itself. I think it just needed a little bit more there, and I decided to do it with that. And then I was finished. Now you can see some screenshots of the build. I hope you like it. You can download it from the gallery. My ID is tggsims, same as my YouTube channel name. I also hope that you liked the video and will consider pressing the thumbs up button and subscribing. Thanks very much for watching and have a great week. Bye!